But many cities are reaching the safe limits of building up. Also, the more high buildings you have, the less light there is for people on the ground. Another thing that has happened through the years is that new buildings have replaced open spaces, green spaces like parks and gardens, all so that more people could come and enjoy less and less open space. Which brings us to a possible new solution: subterranean buildings. Buildings that are completely underground can leave the surface clear for those beautiful parks we were just talking about. We know that it is technologically possible. How do we know this? Because there are several places around the world where this is already happening, and I'm going to share some of them with you right now. The first place we're going to look at is Coober Pedy, Australia. I mention it first because people have been living underground in Coober Pedy for about 100 years already. 80% of the town's residents live underground. Why? Because Coober Pedy is a mining town. So they were very good at digging. And the town is in a very inhospitable location. Temperatures reach 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and all those years ago, the miners realized it was much cooler to be underground. When it's 122 degrees outside, it can be as low as 77 degrees Fahrenheit in your home. Meanwhile, in Mexico City, with its huge population, the problem is not heat, but restrictions on building, limits on what you can and can't build in the historic center of the city. One firm of architects has produced a plan for a 1,000-foot-deep underground pyramid. Yes, a pyramid, like the ones in Egypt. Except, of course, this one is upside down. The building could hold 5,000 people and would receive natural light from a huge glass ceiling. They call it the Earth Scraper. Lastly, I'm going to talk about Singapore. Singapore has a population of 5.5 million in an area of just 275 square miles. Here, architects are considering building an underground science city. The plan is for a 3 million square foot building around 100 to 260 feet underground. It would be home to various science-based industries, and there would be a working population of over 4,000 people. Now, I think this is a great idea because most people don't like the idea of living underground.